I'm gonna go. I don't have the paper on screen, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. Okay. So number one. So the variable representing the quantity that can change freely is the x variable, right? And number two, the variable representing the quantity that depends on the independent variable is the y variable, right? So remember, right? Depends on, so let's say cost depends on, I don't know why I wrote that there. Cost depends on I don't know, muffins, right? So C equals, let's say each muffin is $2, it'd be 2m, right? So the cost depends on the muffin, and remember this is our y, it can also be represented by the y, and this could be in the m. We can use the x, right? So the y depends, y is the dependent variable, and x is the independent variable. Okay. 3 is the ordered pair 2, 5. So we have an equation 2x plus 1 equals y, and we're going to check if 2, 5 is on the line. So remember, this is x, this is y, so we're going to replace it. It's 2 times 2 plus 1, right? And the y, we're going to use 5. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so 5 equals 5. So 2, 5 is nonlinear, right? Will be on the line. 2, 5 will be on the line. 4, same thing. Different 4x minus 2 equals y, and then here our point is 310. So let's check. We write x and y. So x and y. So we're going to go 4 times 3 minus 2, and the y is 10. 4 times 3 is 12, minus 2. Is that 10? Yes, 10 equals 10. So that is also a check. Right, so number 5. Write an equation. It says Hillary makes 10-hour babysitting, $10 an hour babysitting. So the total money that she makes depends on what? On the hours, right? Total money she makes depends on the hours. So we can write T equals how much does she make an hour? 10h. Or we can write y equals 10x. 6. Again, this one is you go to the movies, right? It's like the carnival, right? We pay $1 to enter, and then $2 per ride, right? So the $1 you only pay one time. What changes is the amount of rides that you go on, right? So here, when you go to the movies, so again, the total that you spend, que gasta in your movies, depends on what? Depends on the movie, right? The entrance, and the snacks, the chips, the coffee, the popcorn, the soda that you buy. And this you can buy many times, many different types. I'm sorry. So the total equals, and how much is each snack here on this question? It's 3 times the S. Maybe you get 2, 3, 4 snacks. I don't know, but you only pay one time, right? You only pay that one. Plus 3s plus 9. So again, you can write y equals 3x plus 9. That's okay too. 7. So we have a pair 321, and we want to check if it's on the line. So here's our equation. So let's check. So again, remember x and y. 21, right? And then 7 times 3 plus 2. 21. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 2. And this one is not the same. So 321, here's the line, for example. So 321 could be here. It's not on the line. No, it's down on linear. No, it's down on the line. Okay. 8. Again, another one we check. This one's easy. X plus 4 equals y. And the point we're checking is 2.5 and 7.5. So x is 2.5 plus 4. and y is 7.5. So let's check. What's 2.5 plus 4 is 6.5. So again, this one, no, it's not on the line. So this one this one's a little bit tough. So it says the area of the rectangle is 5 times the length. So the area is 5 times the length, right? So y equals 5 times x. Okay. 10. Here's the equation 5x equals y, and I think most of the time we see it y equals 5x. So if you want to change it, right, change sides, that's okay. So in this case, what does it say? Y is the total, right? The total, what? The total miles equals days. So this is days, dias, right? 5 miles per day, right? So the total that you run depends on the day. One day you run 5 miles, 2 days you run 10 miles. So that's what they're talking about here. And they say, who is the dependent and independent? Remember, this is always your dependent. This is always your independent, right? Because that's the x. Okay. 11, costs $5 to join the gym and $15 each month. So this one is the same thing as the other one. So the total, el costo, or the total, the cost, total cost is what? So when you go to the gym, you're going to pay $15 per month. So $15 per month. Plus, in the beginning, you paid $50 to get in, like a membership fee. So you can write it, y equals 15x. 12, ordered pair again, 519. And the equation is 3x plus 4 equals y. So 3 times 5 plus 4 equals 19, right? Because this is x and this is y. So we get 15 plus 4 equals 19, and 19 equals 19. 13. As you can, it's not that difficult. It's, maybe a little challenge, but not. So here, cupcake equals 350. Write an equation. So the total, el costo, the total, it's going to depend on the what? How many cupcakes, right? The total, the cost is 350. And you know what? This one I know why. This one I rather use T so we don't get confused. The total that we pay is 350 times the cupcakes, right? The total depends on the cupcakes. So if you buy one cupcake, it's 350 times 1, and you spend 350. If you buy 2 cupcakes, 350 times 2, which is $7, right? So y equals 3.50 x. 14, how are the dependent and independent variable different from each other, right? So the independent variable is always changing, right? Independent variable changes, okay? And the dependent is the result of what happens when the independent changes. As a result, what happens when the independent changes. Yeah, I know that sounds a little. So this is the independent, and this is the dependent. So the independent changes. I can buy 1 cupcake, 2 cupcakes, 3 cupcakes, 4 cupcakes. So this is what's happening before. And the after is the dependent, right? So if this changes, so the dependent here, the answer depends on how varied the independent changes. 15, this is the taxi problem. So it says $3 to take a taxi plus $2 for every mile. So the total that you pay, well, it depends on the miles. How much is each mile? $2 per mile. Plus, remember, you have to pay $3 to get in the taxi. We can write 2x plus 3. 16, x minus 3 equals y, and we're going to use the pair 5, 8. So this is 5, this is 3, and y equals 8. Is that true? No. So that point is not on the line. 17. Richard is 2 years older than his sister. So we can write, I don't know, what the heck? We can write Richard, he is 2 years plus whatever his sister is. Like that's his sister age. So Richard equals 2 older, más vieja, plus whatever his sister is. 18. Y equals half of x plus 2. And we can use the order pair 6 and 5. Let's see if that works. So y, sorry, not y is 5 here, right? I'm going to change it to 5. Half times x, which is 6, plus 2. If you do half times 6, you get 3, and then plus 2, and you can see that this one works out nicely. Jillian reads 10 books a year. Okay, so the total number of books, that depends on the years. Okay, I don't like to use years. I don't want to confuse you guys. Well, let's see. This is years, by the way, not the y. Okay, 10 times here. So here we can write y equals 10, and this we're going to change it to x. So this is a little bit confusing, right? Because it starts with the letter y. All right. 20, last one. Y equals 23x. We're going to check the point to 25. Let's see if that's true. So y is 25. Remember, x, y, and then 23 times 2. 23 times 2 is 46, and this is definitely not equal to each other. Okay, so not that